Test your might. Test your might. Test your might. Test your might.
Hello everybody.
Perfect for everything.
Hello everybody, I'm here once again in a long time. So this is tells the pros and cons of YouTube creators. So here we go.
Well, it's been very, very wet lately, so having a dry day is very much appreciated. I'm so happy that the old circus tent held up though for all that rain that we had, like my goodness. And it was pouring off exactly where it was supposed to. It wasn't balling up anywhere. I feel like this is way better than the original tarp, you know? That was on the darn thing.
About to get out again.
Yeah, about to get out.
Almost did it. Oops. I'm gonna be a 16th shorter.
Yeah, these are pretty good people. You know, I like watching them. They are building their home from scratch. They've been doing it for a while, and they do a lot of different things, but this is one of their channels that they have where it's just building their cabin. And pros and cons, I think about it, is they're pretty good people. And the con to this is living in Arkansas. That's what I think. And so I live in Arkansas, in Fort Smith, but something about this state is different in other states. So continue to watch it.
Let me get your battery.
I am getting myself situated over here.
Alright.
What happened?
Gary does pretty good, you know. He built that house with his wife, and they've been doing an awesome job. You know, Gary's a good contractor person. You know, he works for himself, but you know, he does very, very well in building that house with the experience that he had when he first moved in. But you know, experience is catching up with him, and he's learning really well. He's doing an awesome job. I think the guy works hard. You know, his wife works hard. They got kids. They're all cool. You know, I think they're all right. It's all right channel. All right, here you can watch some more.
Cross these dudes off at least. Oh.
Awesome, Alaska, love watching God's amazing creatures. Oh, what's going on? I posted a lynx that stopped by in the snow. Absolutely amazing animals.
Oh.
Do you guys get bobcats there? That is so cool that you guys got a lynx. That is amazing. We do get bobcats here. Yes, we do get bobcats, and there's actually like a random panther that like roams out and about over here. So, but lynx, I don't think we got a lynx. We get lynx out here. But a lynx in the snow would look so majestic.
Well, minks. We do get minks out here. I don't know if they see one or not up there, but down here in Fort Smith, we get a bunch of them. You know, they roam around apartments around here and everything else. So We do get those. We get bobcats, you know, and 20 miles north of me, they have even had bears here. So Arkansas is a very wilderness area, most of it. But even in towns like Van Buren, Fort Smith, Alma, all those areas, I do see a lot of different wildlife here. So think about that when you come to Arkansas, about the wildlife that you can run into, even in the cities. So better keep your trash in the trash can. Don't have old food laying around. You're gonna get a bear, and you might get a mink. You know, you never know.
Wildcats out here, but I don't think we do have any lynx, unless a wildcat is a lynx.
Well, it is. It is. A lynx is a type of cat.
Well, a wildcat is like...
Don't confuse me now. The squirrel can only go in one direction when it's doing this fat.
That's the name of one of the cats or whatever. But I don't know if it's just like how they do with like mountain lions and cougars are technically the same thing.
The same animal. Same species.
It's just where geologically they're found, per se, that differs them one way or the other.
Sal's Camper Life says, don't forget.
Yeah, I think a lot of these YouTube creators have different subjects, different things on their channels. There's some out there I just don't like, and some I do like. You know, these ones here, they're awesome. I end up giving them a thumb up by the end of the day. If I was you, I would look into a lot of this stuff on here. Pretty good stuff. So back to the video.
Like everybody, thank you so much, Sal, for shouting that out for us and giving everybody the reminder. We appreciate you, brother or sister. Everybody's brother until I know different. It's kind of because, like, you know, I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. Because we're all dudes. Hey. Remember that?
I forget where it's from, but yeah.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
That's what it was. Alright, stop, get loud again, y'all. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
Arkansas Game and Fish Days.
Arkansas is a pretty decent place. It's not too bad. It's cheaper to live. You can find good places to rent here. It depends on where you want to live and what region of the state. Up north is very hilly and treely. Down south is starts getting kind of flat by the border of Louisiana. You know, but right here where I'm at, it's border lines with Oklahoma, so I get Oklahoma side too. So just think about, if you ever want to come here, you just think about it. It's a lot of beautiful mountainy area here, especially during the winter time when it gets close to winter. It's really a lot of foliage in the air. The leaves changing color. It looks beautiful here. But let's get back to the pros and cons.
We have no breeding population of mountain lions, but I've seen photos of 3 in Arkansas this year.
I've gotten game camera of one, so...
Yeah.
I do agree with her on that part. You know, we do get a lot of bobcats here. And if you run into one, don't go play with it. It's not worth it. They'll tear you up.
Say whatever they want, but it's not technically a mountain lion. I guess it would be a cougar.
I guess so. Yeah, we see it. We see it with our own eyes. No moose, only white-tailed deer. Yes, that's correct.
There is elk in the northern part, but only in a few counties. They're very regulated.
917 says David Blunt. Yes, 917 watching. Thank you guys so much. Remember to hit the thumbs up as you guys come on in. We are going to be hanging out with you for the majority of the day, at least up until the point where, hey, our kids are going to be coming home soon and we're going to have to call it a wrap. So enjoy the behind the scenes today. And I'm going to have quite the mission of editing this footage down and making a video with it later. To all of you that watch this live stream, when you watch the next video and it's an edited vlog, you are going to see some legit magic. Let me just...
She is a very, good creator, and her husband. I would sit and watch them if I was you. You know, give them a chance, see where it goes. I do appreciate that, and that they are really hard workers. You know, they're making a living. You know, they do what they can as creators. If you watch this live, you see what they do behind the scenes before they make an actual video. You know, see all this type of stuff, and they keep all that pretty well hidden in their videos. Everything's is all pre-made and ready to go when they start. So I would watch them. You know, an actual real video from them. Live are totally different, you know. But when they do their videos, you guys are probably like, so there you go. Back to the cool.
Say, because you are seeing like the reality of the live stream, and you will see an edited video, and then you will be able to clearly spot the difference. Try to break you all down to reality a little bit.
I just need 3.
When, Drew? When?
Let's see.
Soon. Tomorrow by noon. Hey, is it gonna be raining tomorrow at noon, by the way? I got some things I want to do.
100% sure. Not 100% sure. There's some stuff I want to do tomorrow too.
Mm-hmm.
I've been looking around on.
We gotta wait till we gotta not be still in our future plans. We could talk about things we did, but not things we planned. As far as what we're thinking, as far as if we're on the same page. Only because we have to have some semblance of privacy. People can't know our every move.
I want to do some hunting.
Yeah, that too.
That's right.
Well, that's a given. I was thinking about the other thing.
I don't know. I wasn't thinking about.
So, today's video is sponsored by King Life Productions. So, if you want to appreciate the video and all that, leave a like, subscribe, and enjoy.
I wasn't trying to share that just yet.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I was just confirming that, like I hadn't turned the page with how fast my brain's going.
My brain is alright on the page, and that's where it's at. It's not all.
Well,
It's on hunting and building. That's all my brain can really handle right now.
fishing, loving every day.
Exactly. But not only that, but Christmas.
Yes,
Christmas is here.
Christmas is here.
Every year.
I'm so excited for that too, kids. Guys, our kids are. See, I immediately thought of Christmas and my brain went to my kids. I'm so excited for it too. My kids are so excited for Christmas. And we've got a surprise in the works that's part of our Christmas present. We can't open it on Christmas, so to speak. But it's been in the works for our family for like at least 6 months. We've been doing.
So the overall I think about this whole video is it's actually pretty cool. You know, pros of this show is they're pretty well hard workers building their house, and pretty good production team right here. Those two building this house. So as good creators, I'll give them not a 1 out of 10, probably a 10 out of my points today. So Thank you for watching, and this is King Lights Production. Bye bye.